The Matrix won't tell you this, but your depression was never a chemical imbalance. It was your soul rejecting a life that wasn't yours. A rebellion against fake smiles, empty goals, and soul-numbing distractions. The medicine was never in the pill. It was in your awakening. And now that you see through the veil, there's no going back. You're not sick. You're remembering. Welcome to the Stronghold Podcast, where we explore capability and truth. I'm your host, Dave Barton. And today, in episode 30, University of You, we're going to jump into topics of awakening, seeing through the veil, and remembering. Before I start, I want to be clear with a few things. Although I am a very analytical person and an empathic soul, everything I discuss with you today is a process. It's a path of learning from the 48 years of teachings that my life on earth has provided. That is, if I choose to be a student. And that's what I'm choosing to do, to learn from the teachings provided for me and to nourish my heart. So what does it mean to attend the University of You? Why would you spend time going back, seeking out old wounds, meditating on your past life, and believing the past could change the future? Upon hearing this endeavor I've been undergoing, my friend Jerry recently said, quote, "Why do this? Look at you, Dave. You have a great family. You're fit, and you're doing great. What do you have to work on?" What do I have to work on? Why am I being drawn to the past in order to move forward into the future? Why do I feel that if I look within, that I can heal and move forward the way my Creator and the way my soul desires? Well, I believe we hear it all the time in sayings throughout history. If we don't learn from history, we are doomed to repeat it. The only thing new in the world is the history you don't know. History has a way of catching up with those who ignore it. Or finally, patterns repeat when the lessons go unlearned. It was the sentiment of this last saying that started to creep into my consciousness recently. I realized that I had work to do, and it was urgent. And what I had to work on was killing me. Literally. Rejection, confusion, anger, soul-numbing portions of my days, and feelings of depression setting in. They were leaving me lost, apathetic, and physically breaking down. I felt the crushing feeling that I was once again becoming a man of words and not actions. As my oldest son started to experience struggles in his new career, I've seen my apathy and that rejection and confusion creep into him like a darkness. But I will meet it with fierce opposition. I will step into the void and end its hold. And my family and friends will rise with strength over its perversion. So to answer my friend's question, that's what I have to work on. So if I'm going back to these teachings, back to the University of Dave, I'm going to need some coursework or curriculum. I'll need some basics or general education courses. One of those courses is going to be Followship. Followship is finding men and women who I can trust, who are also on the path and are open to share their wisdom. That will mean humbling myself, listening, being led. That means vulnerability. Another class will be bigger rooms. I need to be in bigger rooms where I can be unapologetically me. No more, no less. Where my value is not only appreciated, but required. And rooms where I can shut the hell up and seek the truth and wisdom of others. I will need courses on practicing careful selection of my environments, social circles, and friends. I need to surround myself with positive energies and people with high vibrations. In these, my intuition will take deeper root, and I deeper trust in it. In my education, I will continue to seek truth through long-form conversation and the accessibility to the strong souls that my life has provided me. Some of my advanced courses are going to include deeper shadow work, such as Dharma, where I seek the essence of my soul and I embrace what to do, to have, to be. And Orlog, where I assess what I keep, what I lay down, and what I create. And in doing so, shape my fate to bend to the will of my soul. Finally, I will spend time with my Creator daily. I will not only believe that I am an image bearer of an Almighty God, I will act like it. And I will refuse the lies of the world that place limitations on that truth. This will be my internship. Serving, nature, relationship, love, speaking truth, and creating. I'll put into practice my teachings and apply my learnings daily. In fact, I've already received blessings, abundance, and remembered a lot in these endeavors. In seeking truth and teachings, I remembered something I knew long ago. That as much as I love outward to the external world, I am capable to love as much inward. And it is in fact required to find the healing and the healing heart that my soul longs for me to embrace. In doing so, I've been shown ways to rise above rejection, confusion, and depression. This inward love is to be given space. It is not selfish, and it is essential and to be revered. It is my path to true identity. In seeking truth and teachings, I remembered something I knew long ago. That authenticity is essential. It has been when I've made myself more than I am that I have become lost in life, and also when I made myself less than I am that I have become lost in life. I will walk in authenticity without apology and continue to be a seeker of truth. No more, no less. There is more powerful, more miraculous learnings. But for now, they are for me and for my closest loved ones. This education is intentional. If you are going to go back to the University of You to unearth the past, I will pass along a suggestion from a friend and wise counselor. Set your intention. Take time. Reflect. Journal. Be in conversation. Meditate. Or pray for your soulful intention to be clear. This intention will serve as your anchor, your compass, and your divining rod as you navigate this path. My intention is freedom. Freedom in every sense of the word. Freedom in society, capability, day-to-day activity. Freedom to chase dreams and ideas and not let them fizzle out. Freedom to follow my heart over my mind. Freedom to not rely on the affirmation of others, but allow my heart to affirm. Freedom of heart over mind to love myself, heal myself, and manifest. Freedom to unleash the powers the world would have me forget, the powers that evil fears me to remember. My intention of freedom is beyond myself. It is to end what I believe is crippling ancestral wounds of rejection, confusion, and anger. While some of this is mine, some has been shown to me to be deep and generational. My intention is freedom for me, for my sons, and future generations that carry my name forward. For me, for my heart, and for them, I'll walk through the void and confront darkness, take accountability, and move forward with the teachings provided. As my wise friend Tyler shared with me, I will start loving myself the way my soul always wanted me to be loved. I will continue to seek truth and give myself permission to remember who I am before the world told me who to be. So you might be listening to this and thinking about where you are at, the teachings that are surface level, or those that you may have to look beyond the veil to discover. I want to share that my university, being one of my past, present, and future, is my own. What I discuss may seem like master's level material to some. Or maybe life has supplied you the prerequisite courses to make this coursework seem entry level. I would pray that you take this to heart, determine the truth as it applies for your life, and go back to your teachings as a humble and eager student. The path will not always be easy. It could bring joy. It could bring you crippling fears. But you can set intentions to move forward. You can design your curriculum, and you can graduate into a new, enlightened, and empowered version of you. I will not promise this will be easy. But I can say that I believe the truth is that you will find it is worth it. So enjoy the University of You. Look within, and you will find all you need. Before we end today's episode, I wanted to thank each of you for a big milestone for the Stronghold this week. We surpassed 1,000 downloads. I say we because it was friends who encouraged me to embark on this endeavor. It is family and friends who have recently and directly supported me. And it is you, the listener, who have come back each week and listened to a dude in search of truth and capability. So, until next time, keep exploring capability and keep walking in truth. And as always, thank you for listening into the Stronghold Podcast.